Howdy friends, welcome back to the show. In today's video we are on location at a home that's in the middle of being rehabbed. There are a couple other trades that are here. No one lives in the house at this moment. Got a lot of plumbing work to do, but we are going to be showing you a technique that I use quite often when it comes to replacing some of these old shutoff valves. We have several angle stops I have to replace in this house. There's 3, almost 4 baths in here. We did a lot of work yesterday. I'm going to show you the best way that I go about removing angle stops that have been sweated on, a proper technique to make sure that you have success every time. Tight little quarters, let's go in. This is a tight little area, small lavatory. As you can see, these valves have been sweated on, and we need to get them off. We don't have any room to cut them. Let me show you. Just hang out and pay attention. All right, I got a small little catch bucket here. The first thing you want to try to do is get the handle off with a Phillips head screwdriver. Next, we want to try to remove that packing nut. And after we get that, we have our catch bucket for water, and we're going to take that supply line off, but we're going to try to take and turn that packing nut off of there. There's no room up in here. Okay, it turned. Trying to get that packing nut off there first. And there's a reason behind doing all this. Remember, we don't have any room to cut that valve out. Now we want to try to take and turn the inside of that handle out of there. No room. We're going to have some water coming out. There we go. Nice and easy. She's on there good. We do the same on this side over here with this angle stop. No room in here. Oh, there comes that packing nut I was talking about. It's got to come off. And we got to spin this inside part off. Get that supply line off there. She's on there good. All right, supply lines as well as all the guts and everything all removed. We're going to heat these things up and get them out of there. Now, if you have water that's present, you might want to take a shop vac before you get started so you don't waste all your time trying to heat that thing up. Always want to exercise precaution at this point in the game. We're going to be heating this valve up with a torch up underneath a cabinet, which is dangerous. We don't want to catch nothing on fire. So if you need some fire retardant material or whatever, do so. Just try to pay attention. Hot potato. that we've got those unsweated, usually on the hot side, you're gonna have crap that's inside of there. That's calcium from the hot water heater. I'm gonna try to clean a little bit of that out, and I'll show you our next step. Alright, so what we're going to do next is we're going to get the torch back on, and we're going to heat those two pipes back up. And we've got a little rag, and we're going to just wipe the excess solder that's on there, and then we're going to sand it so we can get it all prepped and ready to go for our new compression valves. That we've kind of got rid of the excess, we're going to take some sand cloth, aluminum oxide, and we're going to clean the rest of that off properly. Tight quarters. Solder's gone off of them. Now we're ready to prep our new compression angle stops and put those on. Nut and brass ferrule. Nut first. See that? Just like that. Here is our replacement valves with Rector Seal 5 pipe dope on the threads. Let's go ahead and install them. Very tight spot here. There we go. Get it started. All right. Looks like that pipe sometime one or another got bent in that wall, but it's not a problem today. Well, let's get that thing wrenched down. My 2-in-1 angle stop wrench here. Let's see what we got here. Gotta get some leverage here. Just bear with me. And the last one. Always put them in off position until the water gets turned on. That, nice. Get our supply lines back on here and tightened up real good. All right, we're gonna take a break for a second, step outside. You got one more valve I want to show you. You can have a little bit better angle and stuff. I'll sit down and show you this tool that I've been working with when it comes to angle stops. A little 3-in-1 tool made by Rigid and stuff. It unscrews and makes into different kind. Now, if you look at an angle stop, you got the 3/8 end on there. What we'll do is we're going to take that apart, and this little area right here is where that fits into to hold into place. The other end of the wrench fits on the nut like that. See that? Pretty slick. And then when you get your supply line on, this part of the wrench right here grabs on to that 3/8 nut. All right, we're going to do one more angle stop, and this one's on the toilet. And we've got lots more to do in the house, but we're going to finish this video off, and I'm trying to show you a little closer angle of exactly how we go about doing this. Take the handle off here first. Remove the supply line. Let's take the packing nut off. And unscrew that whole thing out of there. At this point, because there's water that's trapped in here, we're on the bottom floor of this 2-story house, and we're going to put the shop vac on there and try to get the water out of that system, seeing it's the lowest point in the house. Nut and ferrule, angle stop with pipe dope. Get it started. hey, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching the video. You guys have seen me do this type of video before a long time ago, but recently I had a lot of new traffic come onto my page and some of you up and coming new plumbers and stuff. I wanted to share this with you because these are real world scenarios you're going to end up running into sooner or later. And a lot of you guys say, well, just cut the pipe back. Well, you're not always going to have that opportunity. So you're going to have to learn the proper technique in order to get through this and do things properly. Got any comments, questions, leave them down below. And don't forget to keep plumbing.